Hey, Jason Falla here, and once you receive one of our Combat Slings, I'm going to show you how to set it up on your rifle. First of all, the clip is going to be the front of the sling, and then the section of 1-inch flat webbing is going to go to the buttstock. First of all, just position your tri-glide about midpoint on the 1-inch webbing there, and I'm going to show you how to set it up on a quick detach device. Simply feed the 1-inch through there, and we're going to retrace it back through that tri-glide. Now the webbing is double sewn, which means it's going to be tight as it goes through there, and that's to ensure that it's not going to slip once it's set on the rifle. And if you need to use a set of pliers, if you can't get it through there, then that's fine as well. So once you get it through there, there's no requirement to double that back through because it is double sewn and it is secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Trace the sling all the way to the front, make sure it's not twisted. And then if you're going to set the front of the sling onto a hard point or your QD, all you need to do is use the clip and then push down the 3-inch mil-spec elastic to make sure that there's no rattling. Okay, once the sling is attached to your rifle, then we just need to adjust the sling for your personal settings, and I'm going to show you that now. First thing you want to do is loop the neck slider straight over your neck right there. And then you can see here that the rifle sits way too low. We need to adjust the rifle up so that it sits correctly for the most important reason for having the sling on the rifle, and that's the transition from rifle to pistol. So we want the rifle to sit somewhere right about here, buttstock about chest height, and where your support hand or your support arm is not fully extended. And once the rifle is in that position, it shouldn't fall down or drop, and the sling should be taut. So we need to take some of this slack out. The way that we're going to do that is by feeding the tail of the 1-inch back through the tri-glide at the front. And it can help if you move the elastic out of the way. Move the tri-glide back, and we're going to run some of the slack out to where we actually want that rifle to sit. Now, you can simply move that tri-glide back as much as you need to, and that's about the correct position right here. So I'm just going to check to make sure that it's in the correct position by making sure my support hand is not fully locked out and the sling is taut up against my body, or the rifle is taut against my body. At that point there, once I know I've got it in the correct position, I can put the running end back through the tri-glide, and because this is only single layer webbing, we do want to double this back for security so that it doesn't move. Okay, once you've got it there may be a little bit of excess tail which you can clip off if you want to and then burn the end to make sure it doesn't fray, or you can use the 3-inch elastic here as stowage if you don't want to cut the sling, and simply stow that under there and then push it all the way through. And at that point, we've got the rifle set for the transition.